Alrighty then, so welcome back once again to Dark Souls 3, which could very well be our final showdown. Here we go. Whew, silence please. A little prayer, a little thought for this. The kneel. Oh, we gotta kneel before the coiled sword? As our lovely shrine maiden has told us. Let's do just that. Let's go.
Noble lords of Cinder. The fire.
Oh, he died.
burns. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let him grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Wait, we gotta kill gods now? Kiln of the first flame, eh? Doesn't look too different to where we used to be. We can light the bonfire up. Alright. So I didn't realize there was actually going to be a full-on dungeon here. So that's interesting. Can we actually travel back to We can. How weird. I thought that was it. I thought we were just done. But we can actually go back to Firelink if we want. We have arrived at our final destination, though. It's truly going to be interesting. So this place looks obviously very familiar. What do these thrones say out by chance? Okay, so they're still saying the same things. I'm assuming there's no one of our ilk here. The engravings still say the exact same things. If we have a little run around. Yeah, no one's here. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Yes, the only way to go is towards the light. It's certainly very drawing, but I don't know where that's going to lead us exactly. What does this say? Gorgeous view. Oh, damn. Look at that sun. Alright, what have we done? Praise the sun, indeed. Alright, there's another bonfire. Wait, hang on. What did it say? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is the kiln. I thought I was already at the kiln of the first flame. Who lied to me? How many bonfires are there? Frickin' heck. Can we stop giving me so many bonfires, man? I can't deal with this many bonfires. So we can actually rest at this bonfire, but it looks like we can actually travel out if we wanted to, so... I thought it was a point of no return, but apparently not. It certainly felt like one. But I guess there's a final ascent to go. Are there any actual people here to fight? I'm hoping that doesn't... Oh, hello. Oh, there are summon signs. Oh, I didn't realize you could even... I think it would be damn cool if there was a boss fight in Dark Souls where you actually couldn't summon people in to kind of just do it for you. But I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm real lame. Hang on, everything is kind of... Oh, interesting. This is a really twisted world. Look at that. Alright, Draco's here to win the game for us. Hey, Draco. Hey, Ken. Hey, Draco. Hey, Ken. How goes it, Kenny? Let's do this. Let's fight the final boss. Let's fight the good fight. Let's do it. Alright, they're here. Here he comes. Soul of Cinder himself. Oh boy. Well, he's been... Oh my god. How much damage do you do, Draco? Actually, it's not that much. There's like 2,000 damage he did to it. It's seriously not a huge percentage of that guy's health bar. Oh, he got a curved sword now? Oh damn, he changed fighting styles. That's cool. Oh boy. Look at him go. I'm kind of more interested in watching him fight than I am of actually fighting him. Oh, we got some damage on him then. Look at him doing all his backflip. Oh, he's going to throw fireballs at us. Oh no, he's going to eat fire. What are you doing? I am mightily confused. Alright, old buddy, old pal, Soul of Cinder. I don't know what you represent. Oh my god. They just love Draco. Just really wants him. I mean, I'm not complaining exactly. Get him! Oh my word, he's rubbish. He just misses everything. Alright, Ken, you tank the damage now. I'm gonna get some whacks in. Alright, finish him off, team! Oh, is there a second stage? I thought we were done. Alright, well I guess it only makes sense for there to be 2 stages of the fight, right? Oh my goodness, look at that. A large sword swipe there. Oh boy. Luckily my shield is fireproof. This fireproof shield is damn the best near item I've got in this game. So it seems to be a lot weaker now, but I guess he's got a lot less openings. By weaker, I mean health pool wise. Yeah, he's definitely taking a ton more damage. So I guess any hit you can get is very valuable, really. Okay, Draco still does 1 billion damage. Come here, Soul of Cinder. The music reminds me of... Oh, hello. You can now throw lightning spears as well. Do it again. Oh, we staggered him. Whack him. Alright, team. Alright, team. He's going for Draco again. Draco, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were so attractive. Oh, he went for me that time. Oh, he's going for me now. Alright, he's seen the light. Oh, God. I don't want to die at this point. I mean, I know it's the last boss and everyone... No, let me get the last hit. It must be me. It's only right. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Lord of Cinder has fallen. Soul of Lords. Bye-bye now. Thank you for your aid. Wait, hang on. What? Summon Firekeeper. Link the first flame. What? We can summon the Firekeeper. What is she going to do? Let there be fire. Can we just leave? Can we just, like, walk out now? It's like, whatever. We're done. We actually can. What? We can just go back and continue the game now we've beaten the boss. That's an interesting way of doing things, I suppose. Right. Shall we summon in the Firekeeper? Oh, can we actually do anything with his soul? That's an interesting one. Let's go back to... I know we just finished the game and I really should actually end it, but... Let's go back to Filing Shrine, assuming we still can. Oh no, because the guy died, didn't he? So we can't transpose the flame at all. Never mind. I'm backtracking again. We're going to go back. We're going to light the... Whoa. Do we link the flame? Do we carry on the land? Or do we summon the Firekeeper in and see what she has to say? I don't know. I don't know. This is the point of no return. This is the end of the game. Let's just summon the Firekeeper in and see what she has to say about this. Hello, dearest. How art thou? Oh, still blind, I see. Or maybe it's just because you're wearing the tiara too low. Ever thought about that?
the first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
I can just run around. Alrighty. Oh, now it's dark. So I guess the first flame faded.
Hearest thou my voice still?
Yes. The end of fire. Alright, so I guess that's the ending. Interesting. So by summoning in the Firekeeper, we ended the Age of Fire. Obviously we could have just repeated the same cycle, and we could have given light again to the fire and kept the Age of Fire going, but instead we ended it. So I guess that was an option. There were kind of an optional ending there, I didn't even realise, but there you go. I kind of think it's a lot neater to end the Age of Fire and just let it finish. You know, I mean, this was, I assume, to be the last game of the trilogy. So what are my thoughts on Dark Souls 3 now we've actually finished it off? Obviously, I don't feel like I necessarily had the true Dark Souls experience in the sense that I kept summoning in people just to beat the bosses for me, but in another way, that is part of the game, so I feel like I can comment on it in its entirety. Now, Dark Souls 3 was good. I mean, it was more of the same, really. If you've played Dark Souls 1 or 2, you won't be disappointed with Dark Souls 3 because it's the same. If you didn't enjoy Dark Souls 1 and 2, I don't think there's anything in Dark Souls 3 to suddenly make you enjoy it. I don't think it's one of those games that's suddenly going to completely change your outlook on how the series was played. That being said, I would say Dark Souls 3 is a little bit, well, I wouldn't want to say lazy, but a little bit lazy in the way they did things. There were so many reused assets. I mean, there was a whole area that was literally reused from the same game. They didn't even take it from one of the past games, they just took it there. And I know partly it's because everything was coming together at the end of time, which essentially what was going on in this game. Where you had bits like Anor Londo re-creeping in, you had bosses from previous games, you had enemies from previous games, they all reappeared because time was resetting, time was ending. But that's, I mean, the cynic in me could argue that that's very much a contrived story point in order to be very lazy in creating your game. And when you look at the timeline between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, they really didn't come out that far apart. Especially considering the scale and scope of the games that they were. So, to me, in a sense, they very much reused the same assets for the sheer laziness of it. Now, does that make it a bad game? No, not necessarily at all. I think it's a very good game. I've really enjoyed it, and I always will enjoy a Dark Souls game, but there is that to kind of consider when you go to play the game. Be it as it may. I mean, it's not going to affect your enjoyment. That's just one point I'd like to point out. Gameplay-wise, like I said, it's very similar to Dark Souls 1 and 2. If you didn't enjoy those, you won't enjoy this. But if you did, there are a few new snippets there, here and there, that change things. Weapon skills, for instance, make for an interesting kind of choice between weapons. I know I didn't change my armor, or my shield, or really my weapon for the majority of the game, but if I had, there were certainly several different things to see, which is, again, quite interesting. For instance, we had that enemy quite near the end that used that kind of flying cross-chop attack, which was damn cool. And I'm assuming that the weapon skill on his weapon would be exactly that attack. So there were certainly new things to keep old players interested. Whether there are not enough or not, well, I think that's down to you. I personally felt that it was just about fine. But then again, I never had a problem with Dark Souls to begin with. I've never had a problem with Demon Souls. And that was way back when. Graphics-wise, it's hard to say exactly how much of a leap the graphics style had, I suppose. It actually runs a lot better on the computer than Dark Souls 1 did, which was atrocious. Dark Souls 2 was mediocre, and this is, for all intents and purposes, seems to be pretty good. So, I'd say gameplay-wise, at least on the PC, I guess you could say it was better, but otherwise I wouldn't really want to suggest. Graphically, very similar again. Reused assets making a reappearance, so there's not much to really comment on there. Music-wise, Dark Souls, its use of music is different from most games, whereas most games, well, I guess it isn't. It's very atmospheric. They do a good job. There's nothing really to complain about in music-wise. What would I give Dark Souls? Well, I would definitely... Well, would I suggest you pick up Dark Souls 3 is really the question at the end of the day as to what answer I like to give rather than giving the score out of 10. Would I suggest you pick up Dark Souls? Absolutely. I don't see why not. It's a fantastic game to get into. It's a great adventure and it could be frustrating at times for sure. But then what good game isn't? What's a game if it's too easy? And besides, if you are really getting stuck, you can always summon someone in to do all the work for you. Of course, it does mean some evil people can come and kill you, but that's a price you pay, right? Yes, if Dark Souls is on, if you're unconvinced when Dark Souls is on offer, think about picking it up. I'm sure there'll be a sequel series very soon anyway. Thank you very much for joining in this one. We're going to let the credits play out as a thank you to everyone that worked hard on this game. And until next time, good night. And that's that. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, good night.